Alright. Hello everybody, how's it going? Sorry about that. Sorry for my tardiness. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Monday. Yeah, sorry, I had to fix an audio issue. Should be good now. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, anyways, hope y'all had a good weekend. We're gonna jump back into Demon's Souls today, at least for now. Originally the plan was to do the Ascent, but I'm not sure that that's happening. It might still, possibly. We might cut this short, but we'll see. For now, we'll continue with our first Demon's Souls playthrough. Okay, just making sure we're all good with stuff. I think so. For some reason, my Discord announcement has decided not to do anything yet, so it's being weird. Anyway. Whatever. Yeah, so, real quick, just want to address, I've played a little bit off stream, like, not a ton. I didn't really do, I didn't do any progression. I just, I was thinking about, well, maybe I can get, my scimitar up to plus 10 or something in the meantime, because I had already done, one upgrade or whatever off stream. I had gotten it, to a plus 8. And I kind of just forgot that the standard upgrade path wasn't necessarily something I needed to do. I knew that there was obviously other upgrade paths or damage types, but I kind of forgot Sharp was a thing in Demon's Souls. I remember it from Dark Souls 3, of course. So when looking that up, considering we're kind of playing a dex build, I was like, oh yeah, I should just make a Sharp Scimitar, which I did. However, like a lot of other ones, some of the special infusions or whatever you want to call it, they only go up to plus 5. So you don't have to get large shards like you do for Sharpstone. Weirdly, the Sharp infusion uses Bladestone, not Sharpstone. But it's whatever. Personally, I always felt that Hardstone really should have been the name that they used for your standard upgrade material, just because I think that makes a little bit more sense than Sharpstone. But I don't know. It's fine. But anyway, yeah, so I started upgrading that because I had some Bladestone, and then I realized, I was like, well, wait a minute, don't you get most of your Bladestone just from the Shrine of Storms? And I had to look it up to confirm, because I remembered this a little bit, but not much. In order to get a plus 5 sharp weapon, which obviously has to be a blade or whatever, in certain ones, and the scimitar does work for that, thankfully. You need, several, you need a bunch of Bladestone shards, but you also need, it skips the large ones, so it just goes right to chunks. You need something I don't know, 10 or so chunks total. I don't know how many it was. And then finally, for your last one, you need, a piece of pure Bladestone. And the problem with that, and this is maybe one of my least favorite things about Demon's Souls, is that in order to get pure Bladestone, you have to specifically farm one guy. There might be more than one dude. It drops from the black skeletons from the Shrine of Storms, except that it's not just any of the black skeletons. It's just black skeletons that are in the ritual path, of which I can only really think of one. There might be 2 there, but I only really know of the one off the top of my head. Now, thankfully, that one has a really easy kind of farming route for. But the point is that what's annoying about it is that you're just running down there, killing him, hoping for it to drop. It probably won't, because the rarity chance is incredibly low drop rate. Hey Dodo, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? How was your weekend? But yeah, so the drop rate is terribly low. And so I did do a little bit of leveling, but again, nothing really for progression. I just leveled up my luck up to 20. It was, I don't know, 10 or 12 or something originally. Maybe even less than that, I don't know. But the nice thing about the farming path is that, like, you go here, I'll even just show it to you guys really quickly. Shrine of Storms. Weekend was great. Nice. Day to day is alright, just a bit tired from all the social stuff I've been doing. Yeah, I feel that. I am very tired. Not only did I not sleep well, because my brain was just in hyperdrive mode, but also we had like thunderstorms all night, so it kept waking me up. But yeah, I was also just crazy busy all weekend. I had a lot of work to do on Saturday. And then Sunday, it was just all cleaning and organizing for the realtor to come here and for us to figure out what we're doing for prepping to sell this place. But need to push the brake a little bit. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, let me just show this off really quick. So for the farming route, if you're trying to get pure Bladestone for a sharp weapon, you can see I do have this at +5 now, thankfully. It took forever, but you basically just go from the ritual path, Archstone thing. You head down. Past Blige there. These guys usually aren't this far forward, but it's just because I was sitting around. And then you just drop down. You don't have to drop down to where this guy is. Rusty. You don't have to drop down to where this guy is, but the reason I do is because he's an easy, like, 3,000 souls. And then you come through the door on the right side. You walk up. You open this. And then you gotta kill the skeleton who's just out here. Now the problem with this skeleton is he's extremely resistant to basically every damage type. And he's not really low on HP either. If you're using like a blunt weapon build, it's not so bad, but obviously you might not really be using that because you're trying to level up for a sharp weapon. However, his lowest resistance is thankfully fire. So with the right loadout, you can make okay quick work of him. Not hit the lip of the door. I've done that many times. You can either do this, like if you happen to have the Crisp Blade like I do, or the Ring of Magical Sharpness is also a good idea. I just didn't feel like putting it on. But that'll take you something like 5 or so flame tosses to kill him. If you happen to have like a better fire spell or something, then maybe that'll work even easier. But that's... Oops. Oh, fuck. I completely forgot about that trap. I was trying to roll the whole time, I just got stun locked. Well, that was a really unfortunate death. Yeah, there's an arrow trap there, I just completely forgot it existed. Alright, I'm actually gonna reuse... I don't want to, but I'm gonna use another stone. I did die a few times during the farming here. Not because... Like, you would think that I wouldn't have because that looks pretty easy to kill him, right? But the issue is, like, I think I died to the Reaper once. I took, like, a bad roll. And then he immediately aggroed and shot me with a... soul arrow or whatever, and for some reason it just basically one-shot me. I may have never... Well, I might have already been in soul form at that point. But yeah, like I said, you don't have to roll there. The fall damage in Demon Souls is not that bad, especially if you have the cat ring or something. But you can straight up drop down to like the stairs, or even I managed to like accidentally just like running off from up there. I just landed like right here and was fine, and then you can just run this way. I mean, the only reason I don't loot him, by the way, is just because he always drops like a shard of, or like a chunk or whatever of like Moonshade Stone, which I have no need for because I've gotten like a bajillion of them. But yeah, that's basically the farming route, except, yeah, so the thing I wanted to say is that, I have 20 luck now, and I was wearing the Providential Ring to increase the item discovery as well, up to, I think it was like 120 total with this current number. Yeah, 120. poison resistance ring back on because we are going to return to the swamp, or to Valley of Defilement. But so actually, here, let me just show this off too. If you do happen to have the Ring of Magical Sharpness and the Crisp Blade, then this will still stack and do extra damage to him. You just want to be careful. If you're going this route, you can tell him like 4 hits, which is much better than basically anything else. Because he does a lot of damage. Hey, Karate, how's it going? The reason I died as many times as I did is because I didn't really realize how like more weak to fire they were, so I was just fighting him with melee, which takes something like, I don't know, even with a pretty upgraded scimitar, and like enchanting it, just like the regular enchantment that I have though, like not like using the sticky white slime, which would have been more, but it would still take something like 8 to 10 hits or something like that to kill him. And because he doesn't really stagger much, it's a real pain in the ass to kill him, especially without dying. So I definitely died a few times, which has made this place kind of go back to neutral in terms of the world tendency. But anyway, yeah, so I farmed him. Yeah, you just kill him and you run back up that little side path to get back to the Nexus Stone here, and then you just reset the area. By the way, that's the whole farming path. And if you want extra souls, like I said, you can drop down and kill the Reaper before going to kill him, because then that nets you like a little over 3,000, like, for just killing 2 enemies, basically. Because killing the Reaper, the reason it gives you so much, not only is he worth a good bit, but it also, you get a little bit of souls for all the dudes he's controlling that die instantly as well. So anyway, yeah, I did all that farming. We finally got up to a sharp scimitar +5. This is actually a different scimitar than the one I was using. I put that one into storage. It's still a +8. I just didn't want to reset that down to a basic scimitar to infuse this into sharp, because it would have meant that farming would have been really annoying. Although less so when I realized that you could use fire. Alright. I think we're good to go. Let me store these. Repair my stuff really quick.
I can forge weapons for you.
So, the reason that I went with this, by the way, if you don't already kind of know, so my other scimitar at a +8 did like 190. Hold on, I can actually just take it out and show you.
That was what he'd say.
It is here. So you can see that the scimitar it's only a +8. It's not even maxed out to a +10. The +10 does like 100 and I don't know, maybe, like I said, maybe it's like 160. It might be as high as like 190. I don't think it's that high though. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's definitely nowhere near that high. But yeah, probably like 150 or 60 or something like that. But anyway, so the main thing about the scimitar, I think the attribute bonus does go up a little bit, but I'm not sure it ever breaks out of C and D, like C for Dex and D for Strength. So what I'm getting out of it right now is whatever the base damage would be at 10 would be a little higher and possibly slightly higher scaling, which is the bonus you see right next to the physical attack number, so like the +56. So in total, this is doing 200 damage as its attack power with the base and the bonus. But sharp, particularly if it's a +5 sharp, because +4 or +3 is like A scaling, but +5 is S scaling, which is the best. So I now get a base damage which is lower of only 120, but the bonus is an extra 137 damage. So I do, instead of 200 in the current comparison, I do 237 or 257. And I think that it would beat out the other scimitar right now, just because I'm so Dex heavy. If I wasn't like a Dex build, then I would not necessarily use sharp. In fact, you know, I'd probably go like the speedrunning route and go with magic instead, and just use like the Crescent Falchion or something like that. Oh, finally my Discord alert went off. Anyway, so yeah, that's enough about all that, but anywho, how are y'all doing? Karate, I hope you had a good weekend. We were gonna play the Ascent today, but I haven't heard back from Alexandria. Hopefully everything's going good with her. So we'll probably just postpone that for another time, unless Alexandria shows up like really soon, but I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll just play this today and be fine with that. But yeah, so let's move on. We'll go ahead and do... What do we have left? We have the Valley of Defilement. That's where we left off. In fact, that's where we definitely need to go next. But is that all I have left, though? Other than Boletaria, of course, because we didn't do Boletaria 3. Boletaria is the only world with 4 areas. So each one, if you're thinking of it as like world, you got world 1-1 would be like, you know, the gates of Boletaria, and then 1-2 would be the Lord's Path, 1-3 is the inner ward. The thing is, I can't go any further, or couldn't go any further in the inner ward until killing an Archdemon. Now, we can go there now, but in order to get to like 1-4 or whatever it is, you have to kill, I guess, all the Archdemons before you're allowed to kill or to take on False King a lot. But yeah, as far as that, like, all the other worlds only have 3 areas. So Boletaria is the only one with 4 bosses, and like I said, it's because the final boss is there. But it also means like 4 areas as well. And then of course each world has like different things that can happen in them because of tendencies. But yeah, we finished the Shrine of Storms, we finished Stonefang, and we finished Latria, right? Because no, we have not finished Latria. We still need to do the last area of Latria. I forgot. So we still have a couple. But yeah, we left off here, so we'll continue since we opened up the shortcut. Good, glad I get to watch you go through Valley of Defilement. We did the first part already, so we're in the second area, the big swampy bit. Hence why I've got the poison ring on, and I already did like the first half of it. Well, more than the first half of it. I just went around the whole way and did a bunch of shit, but then eventually unlocked the shortcut over here. I think it's here. Yeah, I just gotta find my way back to it. I have not played all weekend though. Well, that's not true. I did finish my farming on Saturday evening because I had like a couple hours to kill, and I got lucky and found that chunk of pure Bladestone. I'm not quite one-shotting these guys. I might put a little bit more points into Dex since we went sharp, but I don't know for sure if I will. Stone chunk. Because like the soft cap is 40, but you can still go higher if you want. Hey Daedra, how's it going? What the fuck died down there? I'm guessing that was a glitch. God fucking damn it. I hate the mosquitoes. Still the worst part of any... Well, I shouldn't say the worst part of any Souls game or anything, but they're definitely one of the worst parts of any swamp in a Souls game. Now if my camera would just cooperate, so I don't fall down and kill it. Yeah, we still gotta go down there and get those. I could use my bow, but I haven't really been carrying a lot of arrows. So what I should do is just put the fragrant ring back on, at least while we're up on the rafters since we're not in the swamp yet. A little bit of our MP back that way. Marrowstone. Wait, what does Marrowstone do anyway? What does it actually tell you? Reinforced by Marrowstones up to level 5. Favorable for critical strikes? So I guess it must be for like, it like improves like crit damage or something for on like specific weapons like daggers and shit maybe. I don't know. There's so many different types of stone for different weapon upgrade paths, and I'm sure that a lot of them have like their uses. Like some of them are probably going to be more for PvP. But yeah, I mostly at this point want to keep leveling magic. But like I said, I might put like some points into Dex. We'll see, just to kind of get up a little higher. Always wary of these little fires on the ground because every time I see one I just think that it's going to do like half my health if I just step on it. Dudes also really like to be hiding in this place a lot. The lighting doesn't really help. It's just dark enough. You can see that guy up there is struggling a little bit. Gotta head to a meeting shortly. No worries. Just like Monday meetings. I'm sorry for the barking. I don't think I've ever used Marrowstone or Suckerstone. Yeah, I'm assuming Suckerstone is for bleed, but I mean I don't really know. Faint Stone, Deific Blessing. So I guess that's for like blessed weapons. Yeah, because that's the HP restore. Blessed, I don't remember if Blessed works that way in Dark Souls 1. It does in Dark Souls 3. A blessed item restores your HP, but I don't remember if it does in Dark Souls 1. It might just be the whatever damage calculation it has, and then it has the ability to kill skeletons outright so that they don't get resurrected by a necromancer, but it might also have the HP regen. I just honestly don't remember. Because it's been like 50 fucking years since I've used a blessed weapon in Dark Souls 1. So we kind of just ran past all this shit last time. Because I was at, like, it was already past 5. And I was trying to get to the, back to the shortcut. I missed an item over there. Although it looks like it might be one that I have to fall to. Hit him. Thank you. There's just so many boys hidden here. So many boys. Let's see if I can get a good look at where this thing is exactly. I think in order to get to that one, I'm going to have to drop into the swamp. I may have screwed myself already. Yep, I can't climb this. Okay, well, I guess maybe we'll just go get it. Unless I can climb back up onto this somehow, but the thing is I just don't want to go back into the swamp yet. I wanted to get like everything from the rafters area first, if I could. And then we'll go back in the swamp, because there's clearly stuff like down there and other areas that we can get things. The layout of this place, especially with the lighting being what it is, and like I could change the filters or whatever, but with the lighting being what it is, this place is honestly a lot more confusing than OG Blight Town. I don't know why I said OG Blighttown. It sounded like there was a newer Blighttown. Obviously, Dark Souls 1 came after this. At least, you know, the original version of this, anyway. Alright, so there was this one that I don't know how to get. Maybe the roof of that can break, because I don't know how else to get into there. I've tried breaking the wood already. Let's see if we can get up over it. I'm sure several of these items are also not particularly important, but I do want to check and see. There after that milkshake. But yeah, so the reason I was so busy this past weekend, aside from just like catching up on lots of work, if you didn't already know, my roommate / landlord Daedra is looking to sell this place pretty soon, so we were basically we've been kind of like in already like organizing packing mode, because we're trying to make that happen soon. We just met with a realtor today to like come through and look at stuff. So yeah, here's that area. Can we like... How the F? I don't know if we can like walk out onto that little lip and then fall in somehow. That doesn't seem right. I don't think we can get to over there. If it had rolled, maybe, but I was actually trying to. Unless this is just a tendency thing. That's another thing about Demon's Souls. Like, this isn't a thing that I dislike, but it does make things a little complicated sometimes. There's a lot of items in the game that, like, you can't get to without the tendency changing. And there's not really any way to know that in a lot of cases. If it's something that you basically just can't find a way to, then it's, you know, after you kind of get used to it, you just sort of assume, oh, this must be a world tendency thing. So that's why I don't really hate it, but there's a lot of things that look like you maybe could get to it that might be a world tendency thing, and then you're just really not sure. I don't think this is tendency related. So that may be... But then, I guess the question is, how the fuck do I get to it? Maybe I can walk to it from the tiny little thing on the side or something, but... There doesn't seem to be, like, an actual path in. It's just sort of a weird lip. Because I can't... Like, if it just let me drop into here or something, that'd be one thing. Maybe I can... Okay, I don't... It's just grass jelly. The thing is, I don't know if the way I just did that is, like, intentional, though. Or, wait. Oh, shit, can you actually just walk into that? Oh, wow, now I feel embarrassed. Not really, but to be fair, like, that doesn't look like one you can actually walk on, so I don't think you can blame me that much for not trying. And again, I'm not even sure if that's intentional or not. Because it really doesn't look like you're supposed to be able to just walk into that. Alright, if I drop down farther... Okay, yeah, we can... Even if we get into this thing, I fucking hate that combo. It does so much more damage than anything else that they do. We can start trying to grab some stuff here now because we have a means of getting back in. Rod and arrow. Go ahead and throw the poison resistance ring on now. How's the sound, by the way? Is everything sounding okay? Is the balance alright? It's like I said, it's really hard for whatever reason with this game to and just the way the capture works. I hoist myself onto this, or do we have to drop? Oh, you can. Sounds good. Alright, thanks. Thank you. Alright, let's go this way really quick. I did see a boy. Okay, that's a little unfair. I can't believe that hit me. I'm not trying to roll, I was trying to roll. Let me heal up just in case, because I don't know what the fuck we're gonna run into over here. Alright. Hello? Cough, cough, yes, poison. It sucks. This is what you get for walking through poopy water. Close to finishing up work so I can do a workout. Hey, nice. I've been a little lax on my workouts lately. I've just been super busy. It's just hard to find time. Honestly, like, I've probably gained a little bit of weight because not only have I just been busy, but like I haven't really been eating as well as I normally do. Not that I'm eating like terribly, but definitely some days it's been a lot of just like convenient eating that hasn't been like as healthy as I normally eat. I'd still say overall I eat pretty well most of the time. And usually I'm not like completely focused on like making sure that like, oh, I have to make sure I eat super healthy or else, you know. Okay, that's just haptic feedback. I thought I was getting hit by that, even though it didn't really look like it. Can I hit you somehow from here? Shaman's. Okay, shaman's outfit. Alright, I always forget that poisoning actually reduces the amount of healing you get, too. That really makes the swamp here, like, one of the worst fucking parts of the game. Like, I'm not upset about it or anything, I just mean, like, the swamp is already bad in like, every Souls game, but the fact that not only do you have to heal regularly because of the damage you're taking from poison in this, but the fact that they also then make the healing worse while you're poisoned, it like, thematically it's cool, it's just a big pain to deal with, I imagine, especially for like certain builds. I mean, now if you're running through this whole area with like a bunch of regeneration, it's probably not too bad overall. Can you fuck off with that instant fucking combo? That combo wouldn't be so bad if it just didn't have instant startup. Because that's really like the main issue. I don't really feel like buying anything from the Filthy Woman. She doesn't really ever have anything that's good. Okay, these guys respawned. We want to go that way where all the mosquitoes are, I think. But we also wanted to backtrack. I think I have to go through those guys to get there, but there's another group. There's yet another group of big boys over that way that has like some items I'd like to get, and I don't even know how I'm going to deal with them. But earlier I just basically said to myself I would wait until we got the shortcut opened first. Alright, I tell you what, let's use one of these. If I hit you with Soul Ray, it's gonna hit the other guy in front of you, so I'm gonna not. Come on over, friendo. Fuck you. The terrain screwed me. I was trying to roll twice and I got like stuck. No, no, no. I fucking hate this swamp, dude. The fact too that like it's not just the poison. It's not just the lowered healing. It's also the fact that you can't fucking roll in it, and not only can you not roll, but the moment that you try, you get the I can't move animation that lasts 5 fucking years. The thing of it is, it's like, I know not to roll there too, but it's just a reflex. Like, you can't, it's so hard to not do it sometimes. I'm gonna go without the using the stone for now, but I'm a little wary because not only can we die in like a combo, I'd like to put the cling ring on, and I might still. Poison resistance is something I would like to have though. So you'll notice, like, I don't like playing just hide behind a shield build generally. And the only thing I typically use my shield for, I'll sometimes put it out, like, because I don't know the area as well, so I'll put it up for a little bit of defense. But usually I'm just using the shield to parry stuff. So dodging is really my preferred method of dealing with shit. Fucking terrain, dude. And the thing is that because of that, dodging is a reflex that you need to have. So, like, the issue really just becomes having the kind of mental awareness constantly to remind yourself not to dodge in reflex. But that's mainly the thing that just makes those big dudes so dangerous, is just that you have to find a place to fight them on land somehow, if you can, because otherwise you're kind of fucked. Because they move too quickly for you to avoid, even if you run. If they decide to run at you, they move too quickly for you to avoid getting killed, basically. Because of how much damage they do. Now again, if we die twice, I'm not really overly concerned about my souls or anything. I prefer not to, but it's not gonna be the end of the world or anything like that. It's more the loss of progression that's kind of annoying, because there's not much here that I still have to like do differently, but it's just I gotta kill all these enemies all over again so they don't sneak up on me. Gonna say how you were doing a good job not rolling in the swamp. Yeah. Oh, I guess we're supposed to go that way, not the other way that I thought. Maybe the other way I was looking at was backward. Yeah, maybe that was backwards then. Or it might just lead to more stuff, I don't know. I still would like to try to get all the treasure, even though, like, I don't need it, like, for completion's sake. I just want to know where stuff is. Or, you know, start learning it, because I'm sure I'll play this game more, you know, as time goes on. But yeah, what do I even have in the way? Like, I've died plenty in this game, but I think it's been entirely, well, not entirely, but mostly to environmental stuff. Or, sorry, when I say environmental, I just mean other PvE, like enemies and shit. I did die like once by falling, at least once that I can think of. There might have been more than one time. But I haven't really been dying to bosses much. Like Vanguard obviously killed me in the tutorial. That happened very quickly because I don't know his timings at all. And he hits like a truck. Camera, please. The camera in this area is also kind of bad. Anyway, yeah, no, I died to Vanguard and I died once to Dragon God. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I did that in 2 tries. Man, I really feel like over time the Fragrant Ring's like, oh, okay. Apparently this guy is here. I'm just trying to avoid these guys' wombo combo because it's enough to potentially fuck me up here. Shit, now what was I talking about before that distracted me? Dragon God? No. We killed Dragon God in 2 tries. And I don't think I've died to any other bosses aside from really Vanguard and Dragon God, right? So we've died in the game plenty, but less so far than I would have expected. Okay, I feel like I've done alright. Oh, I know what I was going to say. The Cling Ring, sorry, not the Cling Ring, the Fragrant Ring, that's what I meant to say. It seems like it's really useful in the beginning of the game, and then afterwards it kind of just stops being all that good, because I feel like the MP regen is so fucking slow that it just ends up not really being worth it. Like, if you've got the free ring slot and you're not using anything else, then you might as well, but, like, it just seems like it doesn't really do well. I might decide to use a stone just to get through this area. I mean, it clearly doesn't prevent me from getting killed necessarily, but... These guys appear to be weaker to fire than other shit, which is good. Is there an enemy like above me or something? I'm trying to make sure I get everybody. Like I said, there's too many enemies in this fucking area, dude. I should upgrade a bow too, honestly, since we are doing more of a dex build anyway. I mean, we're dex magic, so really a bow isn't that amazing, but maybe can you infuse bows? Maybe not. I mean, you can obviously upgrade them, but I don't know if you can make it into like a magic bow or something. I would think you'd be able to, but alright, you know what, here. We have some more and we can probably buy some of these. I don't like using them like crazy is the only thing. Damage is just so low though. Just gotta bide our time a little bit more. do this properly. For this guy, we kind of want the thief ring on, but it's not a big deal. It seems, well, I don't know. It seems like they have a harder time if you can stay behind them. Alright, finally. Now, yeah, we have the right ring on. We just need to make our way to that little island with all the little treasure plus the guys. Yeah, I think we came in through there. I would like to get that item, unless I might have this backwards. Let me just go over here really quick. Gotta deal with these dudes quick, though. Mosquitoes. Sorry, I know I'm not doing a great job keeping up with chat either. I'm just focused on this area since stuff has a tendency to like to pop out at you. What's over here? Death? I don't understand this little side area. All I can see is that it's very dark, and I'm assuming it to be like there's just nastiness in this direction. Might be wondering what I'm doing. I'm just throwing fireballs in the other direction just to light it up a little bit. Is this just extra scenery, or is there just like a tendency thing that can happen here? Like, can another invader show up over here or something? Tendency related. Okay. Yeah, I just wondered because it seemed very empty, and it was giving me like some chills a little bit because I feel like I'm gonna walk over here and just drop into a pit and die. I've gone this way yet either. Next game. Definitely was not really doing a forward attack there. Oh, it's the slug spawn thing. Okay. I forgot this was even a thing. I don't know if I'm actually damaging him or not. Question is, what is this, and can I get back up, or do we even want to? Legendary hero soul is worth. Okay, we can just go around. But there's shit below us too. Question is, how do we get down there? Ooh, safely. Looks like maybe we can drop. Right. You know, they never did put any pits in the swamp levels, maybe in Elden Ring? I hope not. In fact, I hope that, you know, Elden Ring just has less swamp shit overall. I'm sure they're gonna have it because it's a big open world, right? So there's probably gonna be... Oh. There's probably going to be some swamps. Alright, so these guys should at least not be permanently spawning now. What? Is there one in the water I just didn't see? I wish I had Fireball. Die, slugs. Is it everybody, or we got one more yet? Large Sword of Moonlight. I forgot that that's where you get that. Where's that little island? Oh, it's like way over there. This is where the little island I was talking about is. Alright, we're probably gonna want some magic. I don't know how the fuck I'm dealing with this island. I could use like some soul remains maybe to lure them away. I just don't really like the prospect of trying to fight all these guys out in the middle of the swamp, because it's like there's like 2 or 3 large boys right there, among other shit. What is this? Dull gold? Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. Hey, Nightmare. Isn't that Celine's set? Did this slug eat her, or did she turn into a slug, or did I just miss out on her because I didn't notice? Or again, is it like a tendency thing for her to even show up? I don't know. I know of her existence, I just don't know. I remember that you run into her in the swamp. At least I think you do. It's the same one she has, but it's not hers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would like it if there was just less. Oh, this is a purely. Oh, it's a faith weapon in demons. That's faith, right? The star. Yeah. That's interesting. I'm so used to it being like an intelligence weapon. But it's purely... So if you want like the good faith build, then obviously you go for the large Sword of Moonlight, because it has no strength or dex requirements. It doesn't scale at all with them, but it scales with faith. It's an S scaling with faith, and it does a bunch of... Weirdly, it does magic damage, but I guess that kind of makes sense. But you could probably also use stuff like the Chris or whatever to increase the damage, since it's technically magic. Okay, hold up, I want to try something here. I'm not even sure how far you can throw these. Does go a ways, but I don't want to fight a bunch of them. Let me see if I can just like pull one with the bow, like one at a time. Oh, hold on, we need an arrow. We need arrows. those. Hey, Charlie, how's it going? Yeah, we in the swamp. We're almost done with the swamp, though. I'm just trying to see where everything is, and this is like the last thing I'm doing before moving on. I did hit him. He's coming. This is a very tiny little island. I don't know if I should be floating in here. No, what the fuck you? My foot touched the swamp and I was immediately in slow roll or no roll territory. And I'm poisoned. Go fuck yourself. God, I hate that aspect of the swamp so much. Alright, we managed. Now if we can just do the other two. Get rid of this. Wow, my sharp scimitar is getting low on durability already. We can repair it, but seeing this place with updated graphics and these high quality poop waters is pretty disgusting. Yeah, it certainly can be. Charlie, how was the rest of your stream? Did you get a chance to get some dinner? I guess you guys did words to wrap it up, huh? I don't know what it is about words, man. That shit's crazy addicting. I do get competitive with it, kind of. Okay, I actually was trying to cancel my shot. I guess it didn't hit him, though. Got one more to deal with over there, I think. I'm going to try to still pull him this way, though. Because I don't want to be walking up to him in the swamp if he notices me there, and I don't really feel like switching to the thief ring right at the moment. Oh, okay, he going off. Holy shit. I don't know why Cisco is suddenly so barky. Yeah, woo, indeed. Did he just somehow kind of not notice me? I'm not sure. Okay, camera, thank you. People keep leaving the fucking door open and he keeps barking at everything outside. Hey, nice, free stone. Anyway. We played one more round of words, then finished. I gotcha. Yeah, I might... Oh shit, there's another one. I didn't even see him. I tell you what. Let me pull him back to the island we were just fighting shit at, because I'm more confident with my positioning there. The other island seems really small. Where are you? There you are. Little son of a bitch hiding in the darkness. I think I missed him? Maybe we're a little too far away. Yeah, it's not hitting him. Oh fuck, I'm out of arrows. Great. Hold on, I have more. I'll probably end up, like, in the future just ignoring this little island anyway. I just want to see what's there, you know? Now we should, in theory, be Gucci. But yeah, I kind of want to get back into doing crosswords again. Watching Northern Lion do that shit so much now, like, it really makes me want to play them again, do them again. I don't like doing them in newspapers so much. I mean, I used to, but I just used to do them at work a lot. Like, back when I worked in a kitchen, like, in my late teens, I used to do... What's back this way? What horrible death awaits me? Maybe this is a tendency thing. I don't know. I don't see anything there. Won't let me climb. Okay, I think we're done here. I hope. I'm gonna move on. I got the large sword of moonlight, whatever it's called. I'll definitely do like a faith build one of these times and just try to get here as quickly as I can and get that sword, because obviously it's like a standard. Need any help? Nope. I'm good. Thanks. Appreciate it. Hello, though. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, I see. You're doing Mondays today? Nice. Did you say you were using the same site that he uses? I'll have to look into that. It looks pretty nice, honestly. Though I'm sure I might also just look for like an app on my phone, unless I can just get to that easily with my phone and if it works well. Because that's the thing, like, what I've been doing for like just brain training type stuff like that, I usually do, not lately, but like in the past year I was doing a bunch of like word unscramble shit, sort of like what you do with words on stream. Except it doesn't have like the letters constantly being jumbled like that. And just make as many words as possible. And then just doing like some Sudoku puzzles, which I don't feel like I've ever been like especially good at Sudoku. Like, I'm okay at it, but honestly I used to just never get the appeal of Sudoku. But like, honestly, when it's like on your phone, it's kind of nice, I guess. Okay, so ultimately we want to go over here. I think there's more swamp in the Colossus's room. We could also get back to this really quickly if I want to go back and like, oh, you know what, we should. I kind of want to go repair and sort out inventory and all that kind of stuff. So, alright, let me, oh look, we have this nice handy thing now. Not that we didn't have it before, but it's posted in his description. Okay, I'll have to check that out. What if we died a filthy Colossus? That would be something. I have no idea how you fight filthy Colossus because I've only ever seen people just like wreck him, so he'll probably kick my ass.
Just lucky it's me.
Can you make so if I was to make this a regular short bow again, or just get another one, can you make a short bow into like a magical short bow or anything like that, or is it just kind of like a standard upgrade path sort of deal?
You come back
Like,
alive.
if you know, obviously. Oh, I forgot to put away my old scimitar. Alright, large sword. You're probably going to be for another run, or maybe some New Game Plus shenanigans. Shodel. Cool stuff. can make one special bow with a boss hole. Okay. You can use spider stone. All right. What's spider stone do again? Is that poison? Okay. I accidentally pressed square. Like my thumb slipped. And I was worried that because of my animation, I didn't even realize that I pressed square, and I thought I was about to punch him, and I was like, no, wait, I didn't mean it. I don't really know if I want these rotten arrows, but I'll hang on to them for now. We do have the holies, though. We could just go with holy arrows, but I might want to save those. Same with the white arrows, I don't know. Alright, I forgot I picked up armor sets. Hold up. Let's take a look at these. We have... Well, I can't use the dull gold, right? Because that's, I'm assuming... Oh, we just don't. I sent it to storage, that's why.
That was what he'd say.
But the question is that both A and B or just A? Why can't I look at this? I really wish that you could look at all of the stuff like from storage and not have to pull it out, because it doesn't show you everything. Type A, okay. Spider Stone is just a regular upgrade, I think, just specifically for bow. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was actually gonna talk about this earlier, and I forgot. Like with what you're saying, like remembering Demon Souls weapon upgrading reminds me why Dark Souls significant or simplified it to make things easier. So I actually I would have probably had like a ranty rant about this if I had farmed the Bladestone on stream, because you know, like, so you see I have a +5, so maxed out sharp scimitar, which I feel was worth it because I wanted to kill a little bit of time on chill, so I just did like the farming of the one guy in Shrine of Storms for that piece of pure Bladestone. But what's fucking annoying about it is like, so Dark Souls 1 has some similar issues, but generally you can pretty much get one of whatever weapon type you want if you want to do like some sort of elemental weapon or whatever. That's like available in a playthrough. You might not be able to make like a bunch of them without farming, but you can at least get one, just because like the slab you require or whatever, like you can usually just find them somewhere. There are some enemies you still have to farm like chunks and shit from, but normally the drop rate is not that bad, especially if you do get the items that help with that. Whereas in this, like the only thing that kind of helps with Demon Souls, if you're going for certain ones that are harder to get, is that luck has no diminishing returns. So if you want to spend the levels, you can keep spending all the way up to 99 luck, and you know, there's that. But yeah, I don't know. It's a limited amount of holy arrows, like 120 per playthrough. You can buy them from somebody, right? Do they just like sell a limited supply of them? Like maybe Patches or somebody sells holy arrows, I think, unless I'm just thinking of white arrows, maybe. Sorry, you go to +3, then you need Spider Stone to upgrade it, and then it's sticky with which is magic. Oh, no magic bonus. Greatly increases dex and lowers strength bonus. Okay. That'd be better for my build currently, but I don't know if I'm gonna bother. You're thinking of white arrows, okay. Yeah, the white arrows are the ones with the crazy high attack power. I don't think we're going to use the Shaman's Garb. This just seems to be mostly just a less good version of what we're wearing right now. It's not even lighter. Mine's just like an objectively better version of this. You know, unless you just like the style, of course, but that's, you know. Maybe the other pieces are different, but it's fine. Anyway, let me get rid of all this. We got pure faint stone. Didn't even realize. Let's do a little bit of leveling real quick. Get a little bit more magic. Actually, hold on. Is there any spells that we want? Probably not, because I don't think I'm going to be able to, like, slot anything, really, but unless we want to replace something. I don't want Poison Cloud. Fireball I would like, but it costs 2 slots, and I don't know that I really want to put more points into intelligence right now, although that would give me more MP. It's just that to get another slot, you need, like, I don't know, maybe 24, 25 intelligence or some shit like that. The best bow is the one you make with the boss soul, to be honest, but the white bow is also really good. I might have the white bow. Is that the one with the double strings? Could do some wacky things with Poison Cloud. I'm sure you can. That'll probably be like for some other playthrough, though, because I don't know that I feel like trying to do anything with that on my first one. Homing Soul Arrow is probably going to be worth getting. Maybe. I don't know. Obviously, I know, like, speedrunners use it, but costs a lot of magic to use, though. We'd be better off if we were doing like a magic build for that. I don't know if I care about it right now.
I can still.
But we'll wait. We'll wait. For now, let's just maybe level up our magic, or let's see.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
God, it's getting expensive.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so
What the
the
fuck?
world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Why do I get like dude, I get some of the like most bizarre fucking recommended tweets sometimes. I think I follow like 1 or 2 people on Twitter that like either themselves decide to sometimes post lewds, or, you know, because usually they're like artists who sometimes do that, or they repost somebody else's, or retweet rather, or like. So it ends up in my timeline. But every once in a while, like, because I don't even follow a bunch of that, I still get like recommended like just lewd tweets. I'm just looking at my phone like, what's this? Did somebody say DM me on Twitter or something? No, it's just tits. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm not complaining, but at the same time, like, why? Twitter just wanted me to see some tits. I think I might go for more dex, but I would like to get up to like 30 or maybe 40 magic. Fuck it, we're rocking the dex build. I know that 40 is like the soft cap. I might go to like 50 or 45 just to make that S scaling that much better. Because we're like nearly one-shotting some enemies, and I feel like with a couple more points we would one-shot them. Okay, now, alright, keep that on. Let's just go fight Filthy Colossus Man. It could be worse. Yeah, I mean, I suppose, like, you tell me I'm gonna see a dick on the phone? You know, it could be worse. Like, obviously, I could just be looking at, like, because, like, on my phone, right, it just, it'll show me that I have, like, something in my notifications that's from Twitter, you know, and if I open it up to, like, the quick view, it just shows me, like, the text. It won't show me, like, the picture. And if I just, like, tap on it or something, then it'll open up the whole tweet and I'll see the picture. And yeah, if it's just, like, some dude fucking posting, like, you know, a big old dick or something, which has never happened because I don't really follow anyone who does, I guess, but it'll probably happen one of these days. Although I don't know, like, to what degree that stuff is, like, acceptable for Twitter. Like, obviously, I think unless they change their rules, like, there's still just straight up porn on Twitter, isn't there? So I guess, like, you won't necessarily, it's not against their TOS to just, like, have full frontal on there. It's not something I really use for that, because why? Maybe they're DMing you their tits now that it's wait. Maybe they are DMing you their tits now that it is when you are golden. I'm confused as to what you were trying to say. My brain went to D&D and all I thought is Dungeon Master titties. I sadly don't have any Dungeon Master titties, but I could still roleplay as like a big titty wench in our in our campaign. You know, wouldn't be the first time. Still not one-shotting them. Oh shit! Man, fuck mosquitoes, like genuinely. He's get it away from me! My character has gone completely insane. He is just hallucinating now. You know, here's a question actually. How much damage do kunais and shit or throwing knives do? Because I'm trying to just like save my magic here. Wow, that's weak. It's not that we need to. I can always just use a fresh spice, but I haven't really been using throwing knives or anything, so. Here we go. Oh, hold up a second. Okay, where we'll just, so Alexandria messaged back. We were gonna do the Ascent today. We can still do the Ascent, Dodo, if you're still down. I don't know if Alexandria's like on the stream yet or not, but I want to say let me do like the boss at least first, though. Oh, there you are. No worries. All right, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so just reiterating what I just said in the message. I'm just gonna try to challenge the Filthy Colossus, and if you guys still want to play the Ascent, we can. And yeah, Charlie, we played it. We played it once so far because we've only been able to really do like one day. But it's been fun. I enjoy it. It's pretty good co-op. It's definitely got like well, it's reportedly got a few like buggy issues, but I haven't really noticed anything like super bad. We have had to like disconnect and reconnect a couple of times. Alright, I tell you what, let me just vroom over here. Give this a try. Alright, Dirty Colossus. Okay, I guess we didn't really need the, Okay, I don't know what happened to my second roll. Maybe I just not quite there yet. Trying to get him to like. I don't need to. Oh wow, those really home in on you, huh? It is by far. I guess this is what I was saying. Like I always just see everyone just wreck this boss, and I guess I did too. I mean, we did take a hit, but I didn't even need to play it as safely as I did, I don't think. Okay, yeah, let me move stuff around here and we'll switch games. I hope you guys watching don't mind. We had planned to do the Ascent today anyway. So yeah, let's switch it up here. Yeah, it's definitely fun. I mean, we're gonna play it now, so if you want to see a little bit of it, it is up to 4 players. We were thinking it was only 3. I don't know if I still need the poison resistance ring for anything past this, but I'll switch back for now. We might want the plague resistance one, I guess, for Estraya, actually. I'm probably gonna try to fight Garl. I don't know. I know he's a big pain in the ass, except he's less of a pain in the ass because he doesn't really notice you as well as he used to. But if we try to fight him straight up, it'll still be rough. I bet he'll one-shot me with my current stats, even with stone. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's leave this here for now. I'll switch to the Ascent. I just gotta switch over my stuff. Are you guys ready? More or less? Dodo, Alexandria? Almost. How much time do you need?
You come back alive.
It'll take me a minute to switch things over, so if y'all are like about ready, then I can just start getting that ready to go, but like 5 seconds? Okay, yeah, no problem. I guess I'll just switch over